Question 23, we have a cylinder and a sphere. We're given that the total surface area of the cylinder divided by the surface area of the sphere equals 2, and we're being asked to find the volume of the cylinder divided by the volume of the sphere. So we've got volume and surface area of both the cylinder and sphere at play here. The total surface area of the cylinder means that we're not just dealing with the wrapping, we're not just dealing with the curved bit, we're also dealing with the circles top and bottom. So let's start with that. Our circles top and bottom are both pi r squared for their area, so we have a 2 pi r squared for two circles. The formula for the surface area of the curved surface area of the cylinder is given in your formula sheet. It's 2 pi r h, and the surface area of a sphere, also given, is 4 pi r squared. So we're basically being told that that equals 2. Finding the value of volume of a cylinder. Volume of a cylinder is pi r squared h, and the volume of the sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. So we do something with this that basically allows us to do something with that. Now it doesn't matter which order that you do it in. Because of the fact that they've given us this, I'm going to at least make this look nicer first, or do stuff to make it look nicer. First thing I can think of is multiply both sides by pi r squared, 4 pi r squared even, in order to get rid of that fraction. So if I do that, I'm going to end up with 8 pi r squared over here. And then notice that both of these are the same type of term, so let's get them together on one side. If I take away 2 pi r squared from both sides, it will give me this. And then we can simplify stuff. I can divide both sides by 2 to make only the right hand side of a number. I can divide both sides by pi, so they're gone. I can also divide both sides by an r. So that ends up giving us h equals 3r, much nicer looking and useful than the first thing that we had. We don't know yet what we're going to do with it. Let's find out when we look at this. So the fact that we're being asked to find the value of that means that we need a number answer. So there should be all these letters in this fraction that cancel out at some point. Starting off with the stuff that can definitely cancel, we have the pi's top and bottom. The r squared on the top cancels with 2 of those r's being times together on the bottom. And if we update that, it looks like the following: h over 4/3 r. Now, we have an h and an r that don't mix. The 4/3, and well, there's a 1 there, we'll deal with in a moment. That's where this then comes in. H is 3r means that we can put 3r into h, which suddenly makes it so that the last letters can cancel. So those r's, top and bottom, we can cancel. And then it all boils down to a 3 divided by a 4/3. If you have 3 divided by 4/3, there's 2 ways of doing this. One of them is to make it look like this and then multiply by its reciprocal. One of them is to identify that in order to make this fraction disappear, we just times top and bottom of the big fraction by 3. Either way, you're going to get the same result. It's going to be 9/4 or 2.25 if you write it as a decimal. Done.